Welcome back. Today we're going to show you how to make proxies or HD edit masters with Davinci Resolve. Okay, let's begin. Open Davinci Resolve and create a new project. Your project will be saved locally on this computer, so if you need to take it to another location, be sure to export your project before you're finished. Click on the Media section at the bottom of the Resolve interface. This is how you will bring camera footage into the project. Use the Media browser to navigate to your footage. Use Command A to select all the clips on the card. Right-click and select Add into Media Pool. If you get a message saying your clips are at a different frame rate, click Change. Now, all of your clips are in the Davinci Resolve Media Pool. This is where all the media lives within the application. Once again, select all of your clips using Command A. Right-click on any selected clip and choose Create New Timeline using selected clips. Name your timeline and click Create. To keep things tidy, let's create a bin to house all the clips. We can leave our sequence here to make it easy to find. Let's open the timeline and see what we have. We won't be doing any editing here, but we need to put the clips in a timeline in order to export them. This all looks good, so we can move on to the Export section of Resolve by clicking on the Deliver button at the bottom. In the upper left-hand corner are the render settings. You can choose from presets or make your own custom settings depending on what you want to export. We've created two presets specifically for proxies and HD edit masters. They're on the far left of the Render Settings menu. Since we are making HD edit masters, we'll select Vassar QuickTime 422HQ. You'll notice that this will create individual clips with the source name as the file name. The format is QuickTime. The codec is Apple ProRes. The type is Apple ProRes 422HQ. And the resolution is 1920 by 1080. Now that we've confirmed all these settings, click the Add to Render Queue button at the bottom of the Render Settings box. You'll be asked for a location for your transcodes. We'll put them in the transcodes folder we created before we began. All you need to do now is click the Start Render button at the bottom of the Render Queue box. As files render in Davinci Resolve, you can monitor their progress in the timeline below. To get a sense of how fast the render is occurring, Resolve shows the current frame rate in the upper left-hand corner of the program monitor here. You can also estimate how long it will take by noting the time remaining at the top of the render queue. This job will take about 25 minutes, so let's jump ahead. Okay, the render is complete. Let's look at what we've created. We'll hide Resolve and open up our portable drive. If we click down to our media folder, select the camera we used, and open up our transcodes folder, you can see all our edit-ready Apple ProRes 422HQ files. That's it. It's really a pretty simple process. Your next step would be to import these files into Premiere Pro instead of the camera originals. Creating edit-friendly files does take some work, but it can really save you when you're deep in the edit and don't have time to waste on crummy playback and dropped frames. If you'd like to learn more about proxies and transcodes, check out the link in the description below or stop by the WOMP House.